So I bet a lot of you guys really liked Iron Man 3, right? What if I told you Thor the Dark World is actually better than Iron Man 3? And it is. So Thor the Dark World is pretty much the sequel to Thor. I'm not gonna say too much about the story, but basically an ancient race of dark elves are pissed because they can't plunge the world into darkness again. That's what they're trying to do, and Thor has to obviously stop them because no one likes being in the dark all the time, except the dark elves, of course. So they introduced a lot of cool concepts in the story, like you learn more about the 9 realms, sort of, and you see how everything's connected. And of course this takes place after the Avengers. Loki's been captured because of what he did, and they pretty much just throw him in jail for the first half of the movie. I felt the pacing was really well done. There was never really a dull moment, and everything kept moving and progressing at a really good pace. There's some really awesome action scenes in this one though. And the Dark Elves have all this cool technology like freaking laser guns, singularity grenades which basically create like black holes that just suck people in and disappear into nothingness. That shit is cool. And of course they have these like knife looking ships and like a huge capital ship as well. All that stuff is really cool to see. You also see more of Asgard, like the interiors and the landscape and stuff. It's all really cool. The acting is really well done as well, especially Tom Hiddleston as Loki. He's pretty much the best character in the movie, and all the best scenes of Thor Dark World are when him and Thor are on screen together and they have this really funny chemistry. And all the other characters had their moments as well. There's a bit more humor than your average Marvel superhero movie, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Some people are saying it's a bit too much. So yeah, there's a lot of funny dialogue and scenes and really cool action scenes as well, so everything is just really well done. I would say if I really had to nitpick, it would be because the finale wasn't really that awesome. It was cool, but it wasn't as epic as I felt it could have been. And also I felt the main antagonist, Malekith, was a little underdeveloped. I mean, his motivations were clear. He wanted to plunge his world into darkness again, but at the same time you want to know more about, you know, why. Because they show you all these interesting things, all the interesting cool technology and like things that the Dark Elves have, and you just want to know more about it. I mean, I wanted to know more about it. So if they had expanded a little more on the lore about that, it would have been really cool. So even if you didn't like the first Thor, I would suggest you check this one out because it is a lot of fun. It's just very entertaining. Unless you're not really into superhero movies, then you probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. It's definitely the best superhero movie of the year so far. Definitely better than Man of Steel. Definitely better than Iron Man 3. But yeah, that's all I got for Thor the Dark World. Feel free to agree or disagree. Leave a comment. I'll see you guys next time.